Welcome to Peak Analytics.
Today, we're taking a heartfelt journey to celebrate the extraordinary life of Anne Burrell, a culinary titan whose spiky blonde hair, infectious laugh, and fearless approach to cooking made her a beloved Food Network star. From transforming kitchen disasters on Worst Cooks in America to dishing out Italian-inspired recipes with unbridled joy, Anne was a force of nature who inspired countless home cooks to embrace their inner chef. Tragically, her sudden passing has left the culinary world reeling, and we're here to honor her legacy. With the news breaking on June 17, 2025, we're diving deep into Anne Burrell's cause of death, age, husband, children, net worth, lifestyle, and biography, weaving a comprehensive tribute to a woman whose passion for food and life touched millions. So, grab a cozy spot, hit that like button, and let's pay homage to a true icon. Don't forget to share and subscribe to keep cherishing legends like Anne. Let's begin with the heartbreaking news of Anne Burrell's cause of death, a loss that's shaken fans and colleagues alike. On June 17, 2025, Anne was found unresponsive at her Brooklyn, New York home and was pronounced dead at the scene at the age of 55. Emergency responders arrived after a 911 call reported she had suffered cardiac arrest, but despite their efforts, paramedics were unable to revive her. An autopsy is still pending to pinpoint the official cause of death, and no major health concerns had been publicly disclosed prior to this tragedy, amplifying the shock. Just 5 days earlier, on June 12, 2025, Anne shared a radiant Instagram selfie, beaming with her trademark energy, which made her passing even more unthinkable. Her family released a poignant statement, calling her beloved wife, sister, daughter, stepmother, mother, and friend, whose light radiated far beyond those she knew, but they withheld details on the cause, leaving many questions unanswered. Posts from fans like at Justin Hittner and at Sin Simmons captured the collective disbelief, with comments like, "She was so full of life, how is this real?" Food Network issued a statement mourning the vibrant star, and chefs like Bobby Flay and Alex Garnaschelli shared tributes, underscoring her impact. The suddenness of her death has sparked an outpouring of love, with fans clinging to her recipes and reruns as a way to keep her spirit alive. Anne Burrell was 55 years old when she passed, born on September 21, 1969, in Cazenovia, New York, a small town that shaped her grounded yet ambitious spirit. Her age positioned her as a seasoned culinary veteran with a youthful, high-octane presence that resonated across generations. As a Virgo, Anne's meticulous attention to detail and passionate drive shone through in her cooking, from perfectly seared scallops to her mantra, "Brown food tastes good." Despite being in her mid-50s, she remained a whirlwind of activity, competing on House of Knives in March 2025 and engaging fans on social media until just days before her death. Her age made her accomplishments, decades of TV shows, cookbooks, and mentorship, even more impressive, as she balanced experience with an approachable, relatable vibe. Users like @connecting a lamented, 55 is way too young for such a bright soul, reflecting the sentiment that Anne's vitality made her loss feel untimely and unfair. Anne's husband, Stuart Claxton, was her partner in a love story that captured fans' hearts with its warmth and authenticity. The couple met on Bumble in 2018, a modern romance that blossomed during the COVID-19 quarantine when they retreated to Anne's family home in Cazenovia. Their bond deepened, leading to an engagement on April 21, 2020, announced with a joyful Instagram post of Anne flashing her ring. They tied the knot on October 16, 2021, in a picturesque ceremony at Windridge Estates Red Barn 20 in Cazenovia, surrounded by loved ones, including Food Network's Rachel Ray, who served as a bridesmaid. Stuart, an ad executive at Univision, brought a son, Javier, from a previous marriage, and Anne embraced her role as a stepmother with open-hearted devotion. In a 2023 People interview, Anne shared her love for marriage, saying, "It's the adventure together. Stuart grounds me, and we laugh every day." Before Stuart, Anne was engaged to chef Corin Grieveson from 2012 to 2018, a relationship she confirmed after being outed by Ted Allen on a radio show. Anne, openly identifying as part of the LGBTQ+ community, proudly noted she never hid her sexuality, living authentically. Stuart and Javier were her anchors in her final years, and her family's statement highlighted her deep love for them, painting a picture of a woman who found joy in her blended family. Anne Burrell was a mother to 3 biological children, Isabella, Amelia, and Nicholas, whom she fiercely protected from the public eye to give them a normal life. She was also a dedicated stepmother to Javier, Stuart's son, weaving a tight-knit blended family. Anne rarely spoke about her children publicly, valuing their privacy, but her family's statement described them as her cherished heart, underscoring her role as a nurturing, devoted mom. Isabella, Amelia, and Nicholas grew up away from the cameras, a deliberate choice that contrasted with Anne's bold TV persona. Her commitment to shielding her kids showed a quieter, grounded side, prioritizing family over fame. Javier, occasionally mentioned in Anne's social media posts, shared her love for food, with Anne joking about teaching him to cook. Fans respected her boundaries, with ex-posts focusing on her culinary contributions rather than her private family life, though many sent love to her children and stepson in the wake of her passing. Anne's net worth at the time of her death was estimated between $4 million and $6 million, a testament to her multifaceted career built on talent and tenacity. Her primary income came from her long-running Food Network shows, including Worst Cooks in America, 2010 to 2024, where she coached culinary novices for 27 seasons, Secrets of a Restaurant Chef, 2008 to 2012, and Chef Wanted, 2012-2013. She was a staple on Iron Chef America, Chopped, and competed on House of Knives in 2025, showcasing her competitive edge. Anne's 2 cookbooks, Cook Like a Rockstar, 2011, and Own Your Kitchen, were New York Times bestsellers, adding royalties to her earnings. Her Brooklyn restaurant, Phil and Anne's Good Time Lounge, opened in 2017 but closed in 2018 due to high costs, though it earned buzz for its bold flavors. Anne's $75,000 win on Chopped All-Stars in 2015, donated to the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, boosted her reputation as a generous competitor. Her teaching role at the Institute of Culinary Education in New York, where she mentored aspiring chefs, provided steady income, as did endorsements like her work with Garden of Dreams Foundation and City Harvest. Anne's savvy investments and media gigs ensured a comfortable life in Brooklyn, though she was never flashy, preferring to pour her wealth into family and philanthropy rather than extravagance. Anne's lifestyle was a vibrant tapestry of culinary passion, family devotion, and giving back. She lived in Brooklyn with Stuart, Javier, and her children, balancing a demanding TV career with cherished home moments. Her signature spiky blonde hair, often compared to a rock star's, was as iconic as her boisterous laugh, lighting up sets and kitchens alike. Off-camera, Anne was a homebody who loved cooking for her family, often testing Italian recipes inspired by her time in Piedmont, Italy. Her 2017 weight loss transformation, dropping pounds by swapping processed foods for Greek yogurt, almonds, and lean proteins, resulted in a healthier 165 pounds at 5 feet 7 inches, a physique she maintained through disciplined eating and gym sessions. Anne's love for Cazenovia shone through during the pandemic, when she and Stuart retreated there, reconnecting with her roots. She was a tireless advocate for causes like the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, inspired by a family member's diagnosis, and served on City Harvest's Food Council, fighting hunger in New York. Her philanthropy extended to Garden of Dreams Foundation, supporting kids in need, and she often cooked for charity events. Anne's final public appearance was an improv comedy show on June 16, 2025, where she had audiences roaring, showcasing her versatility. Ex-fans, like at Dernick46, praised her for teaching confidence, tweeting, "Anne made cooking feel fearless. Her energy was unmatched." Her mantra, "Put happy and joy into your food," defined her approach, whether whipping up risotto or mentoring nervous cooks. Now, let's dive into Anne Burrell's biography, a story of grit, passion, and unstoppable joy. Born on September 21, 1969, in Cazenovia, New York, to Steve, an engineer, and Marlene Burrell, Anne grew up alongside siblings Jane, a dietitian, and Ben in a close-knit family. Her love for food sparked early, inspired by her mother's hearty home cooking and Julia Child's TV charisma. Anne initially pursued a non-culinary path, earning a bachelor's in English and Communications from Canisius College in Buffalo in 1991, but her heart pulled her to the kitchen. She enrolled at the Culinary Institute of America, graduating in 1996 with an associate in occupational studies, diving headfirst into her passion. Her love for Italian cuisine led her to study at the Italian Culinary Institute for Foreigners in Asti, Italy, where she immersed herself in regional traditions. She worked at La Bottega del 30, a Michelin-starred restaurant in Tuscany, for 9 months, mastering techniques that shaped her bold, flavor-driven style. Back in New York, Anne climbed the ranks as a sous chef at Lidia Bastianich's Filadia, soaking up Italian fine dining, and later cooked at Savoy in Soho, sharpening her skills. In the early 2000s, she joined the Institute of Culinary Education as an instructor, where her larger-than-life teaching style caught the eye of TV producers. In 2005, Mario Batali recruited Anne as a sous chef for Iron Chef America, thrusting her into the TV spotlight. Her charisma and culinary chops led to her own show, Secrets of a Restaurant Chef, in 2008, which earned an Emmy nomination for its fresh take on home cooking. In 2010, Worst Cooks in America debuted, cementing Anne as a fan favorite for her tough love coaching of culinary rookies, turning disasters into edible triumphs. She competed on The Next Iron Chef in 2011, finishing 5th, and won Chopped All-Stars in 2015, donating her $75,000 prize to charity. Anne served as executive chef at Centro Vinoteca, 2007-2008, and Italian Wine Merchants, both tied to Batali and Joseph Bastianich, showcasing her restaurant prowess. Her cookbooks, Cook Like a Rock Star, 2011, and Own Your Kitchen, became bestsellers, packed with accessible recipes and her signature pep talks. Anne's Brooklyn venture, Phil and Anne's Good Time Lounge, was a passion project, blending Italian and American comfort food, though it shuttered in 2018. Her absence from Worst Cooks in America's 28th season in 2025 sparked fan concern, with Anne responding on Instagram, "I don't know," suggesting a network decision. Her final TV gig was House of Knives in March 2025, where she battled with her trademark gusto. Beyond the kitchen, Anne's improv comedy performances and charity work showed her versatility, earning her love as a performer and humanitarian. Anne's legacy is her fearless, joyful spirit, empowering millions to cook with confidence, love fiercely, and live boldly. Her lessons, from searing meat to embracing mistakes, resonate in kitchens worldwide. Drop your favorite Anne moment in the comments, her worst cook singers, her perfect pasta. Smash that like button, share this tribute, and subscribe for more stories about icons like Anne. Rest in peace, Anne Burrell. Your kitchen magic will never fade.